We got the media team in here. We're the media
team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
Yo, check it out. We got content. We got Wack 100 and Hassan Campbell making up live. And Wack even invites him to become one of the exposers. So let's get to the content. Listen to what they talking about. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Run the content.
In the block.
You know what? We gotta lead by example too, bro. Like, you know, I be having to check myself. I be on top of loose cannon. And don't get it. Loose is his own man. Get his own money, got his own soldiers, own business, own empire. This nigga got about 60 Airbnbs. He got real estate, house. He got all kinds for himself. But he knows and understands that when I tell him something, it's for his own good, right? And we got to all start leading by example, right? The world watched me and Hassan get into it, right? And let me break this down so everybody understands the tit-tat, right? Hassan came into this game understanding I'm a street nigga. I'm watching how niggas play these games, so you got to always have one up on a nigga, just in case. This is the mentality, okay? We do a sit-down podcast with Akademiks, me, him, Act 6ix9ine, right? Boom. People start asking questions. I can admit, ask me a question, I answer it a certain way, and in my mind, I'm like, damn, Hassan could take that wrong, but I don't mean it like that. It's already out there. That's it. He hear it. He got his hecklers over there. Yo, they sending half a clip. You hear what this nigga say? Hassan said, okay. I recorded Wack having a conversation with me about Nipsey and Big U. So since Wack want to do that, I'm going to retaliate. I let this go. See, now in this whole situation up to this point, me and Hassan really don't know each other. K. Slay tell me Hassan had a rep in the streets. Niggas probably telling Hassan Wack is just in the street. But what Hassan learned about me and I learned about him, right? These niggas really don't give a fuck. Because when he let the shit go, in Hassan's mind, this shit is so big, Wack gotta lead the state or they gonna get it. When Hassan learned, Wack stood up and said, I said that, put the rest out. What I learned about Hassan is he's standing on his 12, right? So now it's time for my get back. Hassan's not learning and not understanding at the time. Wack's a little different. He's a nigga that come from the streets who still got ties to him, but he's a corporate nigga in the industry, and his reach is crazy because everybody's saying he ain't from South Central or he ain't from Compton or he ain't from that. Hassan had to understand this nigga is of the world. Right? So I strike back. I tell Hassan, oh, I'm going to get some get back. Right? We attack his page. Right? Boom. Hassan doing 50, 60, 70,000 a month. We know what he doing, right? I said, okay, he tried to hurt me. I'm going to hurt him. Hassan doubles back. What kind of do this knowing I got my kids and kids to Winston College, and I'm telling myself, well, you thought you was going to get me killed. Nigga, what you mean, right? So I can admit that we both played some childish games. And I can admit...
Yo, that nigga Wack had me holding my chest like Red Fox.
Look, I can admit we both played some childish games, but I can admit today we can still get on the line and have a mature conversation. But Hassan, I'm going to tell you what up. You know, we got this Dosh deal at the Dosh Network, right? And we about to have a subscription-based thing with me, 600 loose cannon. Now, we are West Coast. It ain't too many niggas got the balls you got, right? It's gonna be the exposures. I got my man Stan G down south. We looking at him. I gotta get with the team and see if they want him to be the voice of down south. We gonna cut it up. I saw this Wack to you. I ain't even discussed this with nobody. You definitely fit the criteria of being an exposer, my nigga. Now what comes with that is we gonna put all the resources on the table. We gonna put all the resources on the table. Whenever you want to do something, if we got the reach to it, we gonna push the button and make it happen. But it's only one thing, no bullshit. And everybody, niggas gonna be having their little words getting into it, but we gotta all police each other to keep the team straight. Now you gotta think about it, Hassan. It's a big thing already. I just ain't plugged it up. No Jumper, Akademiks. You got the Clubhouse factor. Now we got Dash Network, right? To where outside of this Exposers podcast we doing your story, Hassan, putting the camera on you and doing an 8-part series, 10-part series. Other people's stories over there, you know. We can do all these things because we now have ownership in the situation. On top of that, we going into the investment in building tiny homes and rent control smart home communities because of this homelessness shit is getting out of hand because the rent too high. So we got a whole development that we getting designed and shit, container homes and shit like that we doing. I'm coming to you in front of the world so they don't say Hassan was sucking, look at what Wack. No, Hassan and Wack did shit to each other. I don't hate on no nigga and they talents. Right? You got it. You just don't got the resources. But you got it. And I ain't scared to let other niggas plug in. We need somebody off your side. And guess what? It'll be me kind of like helping repair some of the damage I did. This the least I can do. Because one thing I respect about you, that you put them babies through college and school. Right? I can respect that. Right? I definitely can respect that. So it's the least I can do. We did what we did. Right? What did nobody die? Ain't nobody in jail. So, you know, that's me proposing. If you want to get online, we talked about 4-5 months ago. This ain't the first time we didn't talk. Told Luce, I said I talked to Hassan 4-5 months ago. I said, so, you know, at the end of the day, you know, if bro is reaching out any kind of way, I got to be a man and reach back. You know what I'm saying? Before the fall come to pride. And I'm not no overly tough nigga. I'm only tough when I got to be tough, and it's usually just to protect my life and the livelihood of my family and loved ones. I don't give about no rep. Nigga, if you our age and ain't got whatever rep, and you know how I signed that rep, only equates to a 5 or 10 year enhancement if you in the courtroom, right? So right now, we trying to build our catalogs, we trying to build our portfolios in other ways. So if we laid up on life support because of a car accident, or we get bad news because of some cancer, we got 10 different streams of revenue coming in to make sure them babies is straight. That's all I give about right now. If you're on that page, I'm with you. Merch, all kind of shit we can do right now.
Tonight, this is great.
So I'm putting it out there. You want to come on into the fold? I think you fit. Luce right here. You know, I don't know. Luce called me early this morning about you, and he didn't really even know you. He said, Wack, I think the nigga cool nigga. I don't know what happened, but the nigga kind of like us. I said, no, the nigga's a renegade. Straight up, he's a renegade. Like, I don't take that from him, right? But my thing is, Hassan, a lot of them click up to do. So it's time for the productive, the men, the niggas with the resources to click up, to do men shit.
And I be on bullshit.
But we gonna, you know, this whole shit is about to, you know, it's about to go somewhere different. Cause the music game, Hassan, is like at a minimum. The new game is subscription based, the podcast lane, and all that shit, right?
Wack, I gotta cut you off for a second. You gotta give me my props. Because when I was sitting up here during the pandemic, having everybody watching, you're sitting up there clowning niggas. Now I'm watching all these dudes grab a part. I see Jim Jones in studios with all the podcasters, and I'm like, hold up.
They not gonna believe it.
Y'all was calling us clowns, though.
Yeah.
When I was here trying to convince people to stand, like, niggas was sitting up there, yeah, you the behind the desk nigga, sitting up there watching me here.
Yeah, but
I was being clowned for being home with my kids.
The music is over with. They're following. Listen, they're pulling the Rakim. I'ma use your shit on you, cause you usually like grab your hat and you put on the song, and there's always a punchline. They following the leader.
Follow the leader.
Follow the leader, Rakim, and say peace. You know that's your shit. You move your little arms and shit. You know I studied your style a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Right? I checked you out. Right?
Yo, one day I seen you with Adam 22. You bust out, they smile in your face. I was like, this
Yeah.
nigga.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yo, the internet tight right now. Niggas is tight.
Nah, well, you know,
Niggas
but
is,
see, you got to remember, Hassan, we do what we want to do.
Hey,
niggas,
Nobody tells you what to do. Me what? That's the beauty of this shit. The renegades is the one they fear, but if they can keep niggas separated, you know what I'm saying? They win.
Right.
They fear the renegades.
Hey, Luce, you a funny nigga. I never knew Wack was jumping up on here. That's why they call you the boogeyman. You got a lot of.
Oh no, that
Nah,
nigga
but
got
you
yo.
not.
Listen,
But you know what? He made it a classic.
He
Once I
definitely
seen
did.
Wack, I was like, ooh, because people don't understand, right? Wack got different sides to him, just like Charleston White. But when Wack gets serious, man, Wack could be the ghetto version of Malcolm X as well. Wack is not a stupid dude, and people need to learn that.
Right.
Yeah, Wack told me when I was doing it, he was like, send me the link. So I sent him the link. Next thing I know, I lose service. I come on, Wack is on here. So I'm like,
yo, let me tell you who told me. The R. Kelly rep called me. He said, yo, Loose on live with Hassan, right? I sent me the link. So I was in the chat. Y'all just didn't see it. I under the Honey Show. I'm in the chat. Chatting this shit. Right? But y'all was caught up in y'all. I'm like, yo, send me the link. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I see niggas over here. You got the China dude and Harlem Legend, and then the Zip Drippy dude, whatever them dudes is. They doing whatever they doing. But at the end of the day, it's only gonna go so far because the reach and the resources ain't there. It ain't there. Right? And I'm not gonna say, okay, Hassan, come join the exposure shit. We're gonna do the podcast. Nah, nigga, listen, let's do that. And then you got your story you ain't told. Let's put the cameras on you on this. We're gonna get you a bag for that, cut you into the back of this. That's gonna get you a couple hymns. And then you got the other nigga over there. You know that nigga, right? Yeah, Wack, I know that nigga. They say he got a story. Bring him to the table. You got this, you got that. So now we build. Okay, Hassan, listen, we finna go do this community. You wanna buy in? It's a half of him, and it's gonna be what it is. Hell yeah, boom, boom, boom. Do the That's how we moving. For the other shit.
That's how our whole team. It's just
Yeah,
like
we
that.
trying to kill him with success.
We get money.
I don't want to make you mad screaming at you no more. I want to make you mad because you reading about it and you seeing it. Niggas is mad at Akademiks.
Listen, at the end of the day, man, when grown men get together, I'm sick and tired. And I gotta say this. I look at Instagram, right? And I see dudes that don't even know the niggas that I know posting them. Some of these niggas is dead. Some of these niggas is in jail. And it's like these niggas been dead 25, 30 years or been in jail 25, 30 years. It's like, at what point do we stop glorifying niggas that lost their lives in the early 20s and acting, and these are 50, 40, and 50-year-old men that's doing this. When do we sit down at the table and get some bread? I get mad because I can't sit down with certain niggas and talk money talk. You can't talk money with these niggas unless they asking you for some money. Like, nah, them days is over with. Everybody got equal opportunity.
Yeah, Hassan, let me tell you a story, right? So this is some real shit, and this nigga Wack said this shit, and I thought about it. I was about to snap too. So my wife auntie died, right? And then he was like, nigga, we have to go and get this money or whatever. I said, man, I'm taking her to Arizona or whatever so she could be with her family or whatever. And then he was like, man, that bitch dead. Ain't nobody, you can't do nothing with her. She gonna be in the morgue about time you get there. Let's go and get this money. And I'm like, I thought about it. I was like, yeah, nigga, you right. Okay, cool. Let's go and get this money. And we was in traffic. I swear to God, I was in traffic for like 12 hours trying to get back to get the money. But Wack, he was just like, basically let the dead bury the dead. It's nothing. Don't miss the opportunity because somebody already left. You get what I'm saying? And she in the car next to me crying, Wack saying this shit on speaker. And I'm like, listen, calm down. We about to get this money and we're going to be good. Because, you know, you can't predict what comes out of Wack's mouth.
You know what? That's why I tell people, do not put me on speakerphone. because I'm the same way. You never know what I'm gonna say, and then somebody might be in the background. Don't put me on speakerphone because I might say some shit. And you be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Let me know there's somebody in the background.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
So, y'all heard the content. I don't know what to think of it. I don't know. Curious to know what you guys think. Now, if you remember, Hassan came out after the 6ix9ine Akademiks interview and exposed the Big U conversation. Wack got back at Hassan and got his YouTube page clipped. And as you heard, he was making 60, 70K a month. Now, I don't know if this is genuine play because Wack could definitely use his subscribers and Hassan Campbell could definitely use Wack subscribers. Different region, different area, it could definitely work. Or is this a play on Hassan Campbell? I don't know. Could be, man. Could be. But it could not be. You know, Wack got a very, a great business mindset. And he could well indeed see, the future and see that this is something big that's going to happen. I mean, he is already talking about taking the exposures, subscription-based and whatnot. And, I mean, why not let bygones be bygones and recruit someone, I mean, they men, they talk, they made up. I mean, it could be cool. Or it could be a play. I mean, I don't know how his mind works. I know what I see. I know what he displays. But, hey, he only knows what he's thinking. You know what I mean? It could be the betterment for everybody, or it could be a play. I don't know. I really don't know. But definitely want to know you guys' opinion. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always first to get alert when I drop new content. And subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. As always, I certainly appreciate y'all checking out Clubhouse TV, and I'll see y'all on the next drop. I'm out. Peace.